Okay, number 6 is actually a super easy question. We do have to do a couple things on our calculator. In the first time you have a calculator, you may need to do this first part here. And all it is you go second and catalog, and then I need to scroll down to where it says diagnostic on. You only have to do this one time on a calculator and then it's turned on forever. So that's what I need. Enter, enter. Now that's done. Once you've done that once on a calculator, you don't have to ever do it again, and you only have to have that for this kind of question where it's asking me for the correlation coefficient. So now, to put this data in, I go to Stat, because I'm doing some statistics with this, and it's already at Edit, so I hit Enter, and it gives me a place to put these columns in. I already went in, I typed this one into the first one, I typed this one into the second one, and I just typed them all in there. Okay, there they are. If there's already something here, you can go up to the top here and hit that, and then hit clear, and it'll clear the whole column out, but I don't want to do that. So now I'm going to go back to Stat, because I've put all my data in there, and I go back to Stat, and I want to calculate, and I want to do linear regression, because this is also going to tell me my correlation coefficient, and then I hit Enter, and I hit Enter again. The correlation coefficient is this R at the bottom. So what we're saying is that if this number is close to 1, it's strong, and if it's not close to 1, it's weak. So I'm looking at just the strong ones because, I'm looking at just the weak ones because this is not close to 1. And as this one goes up, this one goes up, so that means it's a positive correlation, so that's C. I can also take this data I had here, there's my data, right? And I can graph it, but I can't just graph it on a regular graph, I have to go to Stat Plot. So I'm going to show you how to also graph it on here because it's kind of nice. So I go to second, I'm at second, and then I go to Stat Plot right here, and look how it's off. I need to hit Enter, and I need to hit Enter to turn it on. Now I'm just going to hit Graph, but it's still set up with my last line there, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to clear this. And I'm going to go back to Graph. And now it's still not showing me all these points because this only goes up to 10 and 10. And look, all these points are bigger than that, so it's not on there. So I'm going to zoom, and if I go down, I get to the one that says Stat. Hey, look, that's what we've been working on is Stat. And I'm going to hit Enter. Hey, look, there's all my points. A weak correlation is where these points are not close to a line. A strong correlation would look like all these points are in a pretty straight line there. These are all scattered about. That's a weak correlation. So this is C, weak positive correlation.